Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. In this video, we're going to be doing chapter 18, verse 16. And this is amazing. This has really helped clarify. I mean, the person that I'd asked also had clarified, but this really helps clarify from Bhagwan Shri Krishna's mouth itself. Like, very clear. So, yeah, I'm excited to share this with you. Let's call out to Bhagwan Shri Krishna and let's get to that. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dear Bhagwan Shri Krishna, thank you so much for helping explain this. Thank you for helping explain this. This is now getting to a place where I understand it and I can feel it's not that I'm not the doer, I'm not the only doer. That's the thing. There is just, and this brings a huge amount of humility into the picture, but in a real way. It's not like I'm not just saying, oh, I've not done anything. I have done something. I have desired to do it. That's why I'm doing it. But all the abilities and everything has been given by Bhagwan Shri Krishna, and that is amazing to understand and amazing to know. So thank you, Bhagwan Shri Krishna, so much, and please help us understand it even deeper so that we can improve build our connection with you through true humility. We can get there. Okay, so tatraiva sati kartaram atmanam kevalam tu yah pashyatya kreta buddhitvan na sa pashyati durmatihi. Therefore, one who thinks of himself as the only doer, not considering the 5 factors, is certainly not very intelligent and cannot see things as they are, right? So there are 5 things. The material causes the place, the worker, which we saw in the previous verse, 18:14, the endeavor and the senses. The final cause is the supreme. So the doer, the person, the worker is the soul, and that is us, and that we are one of the causes. But everything is being given by Bhagwan Shri Krishna, by Brahman, by everything. So this explains it. Let's go through this commentary in detail. There are 3 kinds of actions. So in the previous verse, he had said the body, mind, and speech, actions performed with the body, mind, and speech. So there are 3 kinds of actions: kayik, vachik, and mansik. Body, mind, and speech. So kayik, whatever we do, whichever category of action this is, we are performing. The 5 causes are those 5 causes: the body, the soul, the senses, the endeavors, and God. That's in 18:14. So due to our ego, we think of ourselves as the doers, and we think, I achieved this, I did this, I will do this. So we think that we are the doer, but we're not. So this is to annihilate the soul's pride of doership, because we are not doing it. Everything is being done we are just willing it. Everything is being done with this so much mercy that all we do is desire and our hand is raised. But who raises the hand? Where is the energy to raise the hand coming from? It's coming from God, right? Where is that body coming from? Where is this body that's alive that's coming from? Every single living being on the planet has the provision to live, right? An ant, an elephant, a lion, a tiger, every single living being has the provision to live, an amoeba. How? Because Krishna provides that. It's just so intricate. This whole mechanism, I mean, it's mind-boggling, right? Where is this coming from? It's coming from God. This body, do you think it's simple? Do you think these machines can make this body? Hell no, not even remotely. It is coming from God. It is such an intricate mechanism that's coming from God. Okay, so if the body were not energized by God, it could have done nothing. If we did not have a body, this vehicle, in order to perform action, we could have done nothing. So this is broken down. Brahman cannot be described by the voice. Brahman cannot be described by the voice. By its inspiration, by Brahman's inspiration, the voice gets power to speak. Brahman cannot be understood by the mind and intellect. By its power, the mind and intellect work. Brahman cannot be seen by the eyes. By its inspirations, the eye sees. Brahman cannot be heard by the ears. By its power, the ears hear. Brahman cannot be energized by life airs. By its inspiration, the life airs function. This does not mean that the soul has no role. That's the most important thing. This is what was really confusing me about 2.2.47. The soul does have a role in performing the karmas. It's like a driver in the car who controls the steering wheel and decides where to turn it and what speed to drive. Similarly, the soul governs the action of the body, but it should not claim credit for the action itself. If we see ourselves to be the sole cause of action, if the only cause of action, that we want to be enjoyers of our action, then we want to be enjoyers as well. But when we don't have that pride of doership and we ascribe the credit of our efforts to the grace of God and the tools provided by Him. This is such a beautiful verse, the commentary, I really love it. Explaining it everything to great detail. Then we also realize that we're not the enjoyers of our actions, and our actions are meant for His pleasure. As explained in the next verse, this understanding helps us to dedicate every act of sacrifice, charity, and penance. These three words have been there over and over again in these last two chapters. Perform these with devotion. So that's it. We are not the only doer. We are part of the doer, but we are not the only doer. There are 5 doers, 5 causes of action, and God is one of them. Okay, that's it for this verse. We'll do chapter 18, verse 17 in the next video. Wish you a day filled with lots and lots and lots of Krishna's mercy and lots of humility that helps you get closer to Bhagwan Shri Krishna, because you understand that you're not the doer and you don't want to be the enjoyer anymore, and you want Bhagwan Shri Krishna's pleasure only. Wish you a beautiful day. Radhe Radhe.